Hello everyone and welcome to this new video. I'm Oren and today I will show you Oren, the new crazy DPS of the Supreme Arbiter. Oren landed on the game a couple of days ago and it's already confirmed that he's one of the best AoE Physical DPS of the game. Not only because he's a lord of a faction where you have one of the best DPS of the game, also called Valara, but also because if you look at this kit, it's just crazy guys. The skill of Oren are completely broken, starting from his basic attack that have 4 square in front of them of range that is very long. There's other heroes that have this range but need at least Ascension 1. This is stock, his basic attack. Then we have Reprimand, a skill that will substitute the basic attack every 10 seconds. This skill will deal 300% physical damage and 100% true damage on 8 enemies in this area over here. That's crazy big, it's large 3 and deep 5. But that's not over, cause also will apply Radiant Erosion. Radiant Erosion will deal for 10 seconds true damage based on a death on the inflicted target every 2 seconds, stacking up 3 times, so you can even stack Radiant Erosion. And also during the ultimate this skill will increase the range and the interval will reduce to 6, so this is how you can stack the Radiant Erosion. Then for the next skill it's important first take a look at the passive. When an enemy in the ultimate rage is inflicted with 3 stack of Radiant Erosion, trigger Anathema. Anathema will remove all the erosion from the target and nearby enemy up to total of 5 enemy, dealing 250 AoE Physical Damage one time and 150 AoE True Damage one time, and also will execute all the enemy below 20% of life. Also, when an alliance inflicts Radiant Erosion on an enemy, adds 1 stack of Radiant Erosion and deals extra 2 damage equal to 30% of the hero attack on them. So even more true damage, even more Radiant Erosion and even more Anathema. So we go back to the skill Smite that say when we kill someone with Anathema, grant Rage Regen to the hero and reduce the cooldown or Reprimand, so you can stack Radiant Erosion with Reprimand even if you don't ult if you kill enough with the Anathema. And for last, the craziest part of the kit, Divine Wrath. As you can see, this ultimate is large 3 and deep 6 square, so it's a total of 18 square. Look at the ultimate right here, it's crazy big, hit a lot of square, very large. And what the effect of this ultimate? At maximum level is 20 seconds long, not 15, you can see here. Every enemy in the range of the ultimate will receive vulnerable to magic damage, to physical damage, and to true damage. So here the true damage dealers will deal augmented true damage, not normal true damage. Meanwhile, they are inflicted with 1 stack of Radiant Erosion when taking damage from an allied basic attack, and inside the ultimate every attack of the allied will apply Radiant Erosion. So the enemy will take an insane amount of Radiant Erosion and also explode with Anathema a lot. Because also the cooldown of Anathema during this ultimate is reduced by 1 second and inflicts slow. So it's one of the best ultimate for dealing DPS and also increase the DPS of the other allied. And yes, if you want to use it in the arena and you will lose it, it's also reduced the cost of 3 because it's not enough what we already have, of course. Talking about the lore skill, we have the increased faction team members basic attribute by 15% as always. Then we have the skill that gain 1 divinity every 15 seconds with a capacity of 3. You can active with this divinity the judgment skill that will deal different damage in base of how many stack you have. With judgment 1 you will deal 80% AoE physical damage and 80% true damage. With judgment 2 you will deal 160% AoE physical damage and 160% true damage. And with final judgment you will deal 240% AoE physical damage and 240 AoE true damage. And you will add a stack of Radiant Erosion for 10 seconds. Additionally, you will extend Sacred Blessing by 16 seconds. Sacred Blessing will grant 50% all damage increase to all your faction member for 8 seconds every time you use your divinity. But let me take a look at the Awakening. After the ultimate is active, the first 2 basic attack change to Reprimand. So you have 2 guaranteed Reprimand in the first 2 basic attack when you active the ultimate. That it's good, it's not crazy but it's good. Then at Awaken 2 we have the increase of the power of the Lord, 5% more attack, it's very good. Then at Awaken 3 we have increased the hero penetration by 10% of his critical damage, so if you stack enough critical damage, that's really significant. With 300 critical damage will be 30% penetration, so it's pretty good. Then at Awaken 4 we have a change of the skill that is really strange. Normally the change of the skill is Awaken 1, Awaken 3 and Awaken 5. Here we have on Awaken 4. Activity Ultimate immediately inflict 1 stack of Radiant Erosion and stun up to 10 enemies in the range. The stun will land for 3 seconds, it's very long stun. That's another decent awakening, nothing crazy for now. Let's see Awakening 5, increase Anathema physical damage multiplier to 300% and damage multiplier of true damage 200%. That is completely broken. Will justice every single mob on the map. Awaken 5 is super strong, guys. Overall what I can say is that the awakening is not fundamental for them. Even if you have them 8-0, it's already crazy, so you absolutely want Oren on your account. So now the question, where I can use Oren? There's a multiple content where you can use it, in my opinion. For example, the most important one is Matrix, where the AoE physical damage really shine, and this one will deal an insane damage, probably will be your top one of the account, but also will increase the damage of all your team. Of course, also for the artifact material raid will be very insane for cover the top lane, and in general in every raid where you need AoE DPS will be insane. For example, Gear Raid 1, I think it will be very strong. I can see them used also on Gear Dungeon 3, that's very easy on the bot lane. I can see them use them on Gear Dungeon 2 on the bot lane also. There's so much opportunity to use them. And of course in the Immortal Codex, the Conqueror. So for show you the power of Oren, I will run my Spellbound form for show you how much damage it deals. I will run an auto fight, I already save it, and we will see at the end the damage. As you can see, I'm positioning my Oren on the right and my one on the left, so it will be a fair fight between them. Even from the start you can see that Oren lead very easily, but let's see on the Pact of Silence the damage. So both hero have ult, the one recover a bit on Oren, but still Oren lead. Also Nezza deals an insane damage cause is in the same lane of Oren, so take benefit of the increasing vulnerability. Consider that in this fight Oren is competing with Nezza and Guan Yu, two of the best melee physical damage DPS of the game, and is taking the lead constantly. And also you have to consider that Oren is not skill maxed when Guan Yu and Nezza are fully skill maxed. So imagine an Oren fully skilled, what damage will deals. At 1 minute and 30 we see already the difference between Oren and the other two. The damage of Oren is 100k more, but we will see at the end the difference, the real difference. Here we have 624k of damage when we have Guan at 517, we have Nezza at 493, and we have Estrid at 391. So it's clearly the best DPS of the formation, even if it's not fully skill maxed. And you wanna know the crazy part, with the new function you can see that 95% of the damage of Oren is effective, so it's necessary for kill the target, only 5% is an overkill. At the same time we have Guan Yu with 92 and 8, it's still decent but worst, and we have the damage of Nezza that is 45% good damage and 55% overkill, so that lets you understand how much strong is this guy over here. In the fight I have used this gear on Oren with Cataclysm as also Wicked Vengeance. I have nothing crazy on them, you can see my stat is high but not crazy high like a Kraken. I'm still a free to play player, and as for the artifact I use the 8 Companion, and with this gear and no skill max that's the damage that he deals, more than 600k. That's it for this video, I hope you enjoyed it. If you like it, just smash like on it and also subscribe to my channel if you're not already. Let me know in the comment what you think about Oren. Again, thank you for following me and see you in the next. Woo!